hello, I'm with my daughter, and she had the bariatric surgery done 5 years ago. Like I was explaining the other day, how successful she has been and how I'm freaking out. So I'm going to ask her a couple of questions because inquiring minds want to know, right? So you got it done in Toronto, and it was called the mini gastric bypass. So tell me, what's the hardest thing that you've come across in the last 5 years?
Probably would have to be overeating. It's very painful and not worth it, but you still manage to do it like once a week. It's gotten more recently, but probably over the last 5 years, that's what I've struggled with most.
How much pain were you in, and how long did it take you to recover afterwards?
The pain right after surgery was pretty intense. The medication did good to combat it. I would say about a week, and then you're up moving, doing your daily activities again. After 2 weeks, you don't even realize that you had surgery.
And you got on a plane, what, 48 hours afterwards?
Yes, and that was not fun. I would not suggest that. If you're going away for your surgery, I would suggest staying for a couple of days, like 4 or 5 days. The takeoff and landing hurt.
So was it pressure in your stomach?
Yeah, I clutched a pillow over my stomach and held it there because it was really bad.
And how long did you have to prepare for the surgery?
3 weeks. 3 weeks of eating low gas foods, no broccoli or beets or cauliflower, stuff like that causes a lot of gas. I did a vegetable only diet for the 3 weeks. Limited intake slowly throughout the week in order to prep my stomach for surgery, for the best results for surgery.
Would you do it again?
100%.
How has it changed your life?
The first little while it gave me a lot more energy. Now I'm noticing the vitamin deficiencies and the lack of energy. It's changed my confidence. I was always the bigger girl. It's given me a lot more self-esteem, self-confidence, showing my boys that those are the people they should attract. Go for the people who have self-worth, and that means the most to me.
And how long did it take you after you lost your weight, and how much weight have you lost before you got your plastics done?
I lost 170 pounds. At my lowest weight was 175 pounds. I gained back 10 pounds of muscle tone because I had no muscle tone when I lost all the weight. So I started going to the gym again, and I gained back some of that muscle tone. I kept the weight off for 2 years before plastic surgery just to make sure that my body had plateaued properly, I wasn't gaining weight, and then my plastics would take full effect, and this is what my body is now. I'm no longer buying clothes for, am I gonna fit this size? It's getting rid of the stuff that's too small or too big, and this is the size that I am.
And what was your hurdle with plastic surgery?
My body not turning out the way that I thought it would. So everybody's got an idea of, oh my God, I'm gonna have this rockin' body, I'm gonna have a flat tummy all the time, I'm gonna have no dimples, no little imperfections, my scars are gonna be gone, everybody else's are. And my body now is nothing what I thought it would be after plastics, and I think that's kind of the hardest emotional hit, is being okay with the body that I'm in now. And lots of people have different experiences with plastics, and lots of people are very excited and happy with their plastics just because they're getting rid of that excess skin. Yes, I don't have excess skin anymore, but I'm the kind of person who had a vision. I had, this is what I wanted, and that's not, I have to change those, what I am now.
And you had complications with your legs because you did all of it at one time. You did boobs, stomach, legs, and you 10 hours of surgery, and your body went through so much.
Yes, I'm also prone to infection, so we figured that I would have infection afterwards. I'm happy I got the legs done because the infection landed at the lowest possible point. If it would have been in my stomach, I probably wouldn't be here, so there's that. But yes, I had lots of complications. I am December, November. I am like 4 months out and still having complications with my leg. Kept getting pockets of fluid, pockets of infection, pockets of swelling. The swelling happens for up to a year after your plastic. So I still wear my bindings every single night. I still wear them some days throughout the whole day if I'm really swollen. I wear my stomach binding. I sleep in my top binding because if you don't, your boobs will actually, especially after weight loss implants are a lot different. So your boobs have elasticity in them. So they're not going to be as up and perky as somebody who's getting them because they had none. So there's that. And if you don't wear your binding appropriately, they will sag, and they will sag over time because your skin has already been stretched. Yes, they got rid of that excess skin, but it has more elasticity in it now, so it will stretch. And so you have to wear those bindings a lot. And I still wear my leg bindings when they swell up too.